All right. Hey, how is everybody doing this evening? Hopefully sound's coming through okay. It is Saturday night and back at it. Hopefully getting this thing fully painted or fully prepped for paint. Which will put the pressure on to actually paint it, I guess, once I get there. But hopefully everybody's doing well. What's up? I see Paul, Lawrence Tong, Commander Wolf Hadley. Working on that Eureka 7. How is that kit? Those are more popular than I would have thought. I'm really curious about them. What's up? ZoMG Drew, Gunpla Viking, Leath 1, 96786 Victor, Chris Williams, James Clark, Project D. Thanks for the sub, Cobra Vice. Scott Corporal, Zinrath, Jason Galloway, Damian Saw, Artie Deand. A lot of the regular hardcore crew here tonight. James Clark says, please, if you hit that like button, it'll help out. I try not to ask too much because I think it's annoying. But if you do hit that like button, it does help show this to more people. Carlos, who else is in here? Anyone? Kid Sleepy Fox Workshop, Julius Serrano. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Kyle Dixon, Jesse Basket. I think I've got, hopefully I did Metalhead, hopefully I did Banham, Eduardo, Andrew. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody, but if I did, I'm sorry. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing pretty good today. Pretty busy day. Start the dojo. Taught my littles class, which is the 4 through 6 year olds, 3 through 6 year olds, and then film some stuff for that. Get some film for some stuff for people who aren't able to make it to class. I gotta edit that stuff. It's gonna be daunting. And then went to the warehouse for a few hours, packed some stuff, checked in some Tamiya that showed up yesterday. So Tamiya restock at the end of the week, and then back home for family movie night, and then this. So good day so far. Dude, those sanding sticks you sent me are making all the difference. Nice, Banham. Which ones did I send you? Which ones did you get? I still need to do a comparison one of these days. And I am here working on paint prep for this kit bash. Is my mission for today. So double checking nubs and cleaning all that stuff up, making sure mold lines are removed, and possibly filling seams if there are any. I could think about some of these holes that are in things. I might want to fill some of those too. Commander Wolf Hadley, I like the Terminus going to try and make some clear resin parts. I'll try to do a custom color repaint and you get the nerve ash. Nice. Paint prep, yes, the Madworks. Thought I was buying a few, not a large pack, but I love them. I probably got one of the combo packs. I really need to do a comparison one of these days and compare all the sanding sponges on the market, or at least as many as I can get my hands on, because there are a lot of options. I'm curious which ones do the best, or what's the best bang for the buck money-wise. What's up, Nike? Tonight we'll be doing there's 4 kits I've got for giveaways. An Alto Ground Type, a brown one, not the green like I built this one off of. An entry grade, courtesy of one of the viewers here, and then a Haro Red and high grade Zegok, and I guess technically the Alto Ground Type are both also donated by the second individual. So we'll be hopefully being pretty aggressive with those draws tonight. Hopefully we can give away a few of those because we've had a few dry days, and hopefully no power outages. Let's see, Jason, I've been using the disc-based sanding sponges, and they've been nice. Okay, I received my order from you. Yes, we'll get that out. So I got Drew, will you get Infinity sanding sticks? I brought some because Gumpy University recommended them. I love them so far. I need to figure out where to get those. People ask about those. What colors are you planning for this beast? I think this is going to be some sort of white snow kind of color scheme. Is my plan. So probably whites and grays, whites and blacks, maybe some sort of limited camouflage, something. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Something good. What's up, Frosty? I'm Gerald. Hobby stuff. No, you already answered that one. Renato. How good are those gun primer ones I've heard about? I haven't used those yet either. Jason Galloway. Now I'm waiting for the new wing for a call from you to come next week. Nice. I shipped out a ton of those. I think all of them are basically shipped at this point, or packed to go out. At least. They sold out. I think they went on the website around 9:30, 10 and a.m. yesterday, and I think they were basically sold out by like, I don't know, 3 or something. They sold out pretty quick. But I've got a whole bunch more coming on, I think they ship on Monday from a place that's not too far from here. So I should hopefully have a good number back in stock for the end of next week. What about blue and black, like the current MechWarriors logo colors? See, I really want this like snow scheme. I've got a whole idea for like a diorama too eventually. Like you're right about it selling out fast. Yeah, I should have like known better and got way more of them so they would last longer, but it's all working out. Spud Killer was working and missed the order. We'll get next week when you get some. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of them coming, so I imagine the next order will last at least twice as long. Most of the people that were really, really eager probably already have their orders in, so should be good. I'm gonna use one of my BF coupons for it. Well, we'll have some more. So a bunch of people did. I'm starting to see those Black Friday coupons roll through on orders, which is cool. It's like Black Friday didn't end. Especially if you got one of those 20%ers. You really lucked out. Any word on restocks or Evangelion RGs? I think I might have some on order. I forget which ones though. If you hit me up later, I can check. Check my orders and see what's due in. I'm pretty sure I ordered something in the RG Evangelion line. Also, since we're talking about sales, we do have that live 10 code up here, which is valid basically during through the duration of the stream tonight, and have the build buy one get one 35% off sale, which is a sale on build fighters kits, build divers, RE Rise, anything in those lines. It's buy one get one 35% off, which is a pretty good deal. It's better than the typical 15%, assuming the two kits are comparable price. So take advantage of that if there's any build fighters kits you've been eyeing. Anyone here use panel line marker? Between it and to me a panel line accent color, which do you like more? I've used markers. I use Vallejo washes for panel lines on painted builds though. I haven't used it to me and myself. Black Friday and Cyber Weekend depleted your stock big time. Yeah, certain things. The certain stuff I've got plenty of though. It's just certain really popular items. But if you look, the warehouse is still full of stuff. I'm still got a lot of stuff. It's just certain items got drained. Waiting for MG Psychozaku or MG Sazabi to blow up my 20% coupon. Oh, jeez. Gonna make me pay for that. All right. What's up, George? What's up, Mr. Trashcan Bob? About 20% coupon. I guess I'm not lucky enough. Well, you didn't purchase during Black Friday. That was one of the Black Friday perks. It was a random discount code. In certain price ranges, you potentially got a 20% code or a gift card. I think we gave out at least one $150 gift card. Which is really like the ultimate prize. Try to keep the 20%. It's pretty rare because 20% is a lot. What's up, Dakota? I want to get a perfect, but can't decide what one. Any recommendations for first perfect grade? Were we discussing this last week? I think somebody said basically anything but the GPO one, which is why that will probably be my first perfect grade. What kind of paints you're going to use? I paint with exclusively Vallejo Mecha right now. I like how they're basically non-toxic acrylics. They're safe. And they work pretty well in my experience, my limited painting experience so far. Also, parts of it show its age, but it's not super hard to build, so that's good. How many hours do you think, Seraphim, did it take you through just the snap build part, not necessarily detail work and decals and all that stuff? 2 core fighters, 2 sets of armor for most of the body. Every time I think to myself, the shipping cost kills me, I got to my local shops and realized the local markup makes it about the same. I would imagine that their shipping cost is higher than someone else in the continental US, so you're basically going to pay for it one way or the other. It's just whether it's called shipping or just part of the price. A lot of local shops seem to mark up their prices too, which is crazy because they don't have to charge shipping for anything they send out. So, but I guess they figure people will compare price versus and compare with shipping prices and stuff and make that choice. Got my Phoenix, thank Snick. Awesome, George. Love PG Strike Fritos was my first one. My next is going to be either XE or Double O Riser. Take 20 to 24 hours total. Okay. That's doable. I might get to sleep. My local hobby shop is stuck in the idea he has to mark up 40% to make profit. That's crazy. Surprising that those places stay open to charge that much, because who would pay those prices? Anybody serious about the hobby that's going to do a lot of buying is going to be looking around for prices and shopping online and stuff, or at least comparing prices online. If somebody's overcharging by that much, it's, the whole shop local and helping small business isn't worth it if the business isn't really out there to help you too. It's too easy to shop prices in 2020. Let's look at the Vallejo tube. I was curious about Gaia paints and if one was better. Vallejo obviously being less toxic sounds nice, but I was worried about durability. So Vallejo Mecha is supposed to be one of the more durable acrylic options, I think, because it's formulated specifically for mecha building kind of stuff, which tends to be a little bit more taxing durability wise than, say, like painting a tank or a car or something, because of all the articulation and stuff. I'm sure it's not as durable as most lacquers, but for me it's mostly worked as long as I respect the like dry times and cure times and stuff. It's been okay, which is probably true about anything, so I don't think that's anything special. My local's more RC, so Nick and Adam get my business. Just get that other name out of there. Leighton, so I may have a dumb question because I'm learning sort of the lay of the Gunpla land. How does one tell what's in rotation or not? What do you mean by what's in rotation? Like what's currently available kit-wise? It's easy to shop around, but you're the one-man army behind Mecha Warehouse. That's why I like supporting you. Hopefully it won't be a one-man army for long, because I need more time to do more stuff. Do want to second that Mecha series paints are great. Yeah, Leo Mecha's good. I'm gonna try a new vendor and I'll post my experience. Scott Corporal, yeah, every once in a while I can find something I want locally, but generally there isn't a whole lot of Mecha in Southeast Michigan. It's a high mix industry, product line, whatever. There's just so many different kits and options and tools and parts that it's really hard for a local only store to carry a good selection and survive. You'd have to be massive, because most hobby builders and stuff aren't necessarily mecha builders, so there's just a lot of different stuff to carry. You know, like what is being printed and sold, so I don't keep asking about kits that are old or unattainable. It's I don't know, let's see, what's the best way to know what's currently available? I mean, generally speaking, if something is out of stock everywhere, it means it hasn't been printed in a little while. Otherwise, I guess your best bet's just kind of asking, I suppose, because I don't know that there's a list of what's available generally. Julia says, I like how Vallejo Mecha paint smells compared to Tamiya. Yeah, Vallejo Mecha is not too offensive. What are your plans for 2021 in terms of Mecha Warehouse? So Nike, I guess, let's see. Well, number one, I plan on hiring probably in January. I need a part-time packer, someone to pack orders and do general warehouse stuff, like a warehouse minion would be good. I want to increase and start diversifying a lot of the content that I produce, more videos and more specific either tool demos or comparisons, helpful tips, things like that, more like on the workbench kind of videos. I need to get better set up for that. If you watched the weekly update on Friday, my setup for that unboxing was kind of weak, so I need to step that up a little bit. But I want to do more of that stuff, and hopefully with hiring somebody, it'll let me engage more. I've got hopefully a new website early next year. I'm looking for a Shopify expert, if anyone knows one. That would be great if anybody out there does optimization and like themes, code, all that stuff. And yeah, more content, more community. Hopefully free up more of my time to do more of that stuff rather than just packing orders. And just generally trying to keep growing. more kits, more tools, more product lines. You know, the basics. Yeah, the one used to be in the hobby back in the 2000s, or I used to be in the hobby back in the 2000s, got out of it, but never went into paint and the stickers. MJRL hobby stuff. So the Vallejo Mecha paint intended for airbrush, or are you going to hand paint? I airbrush it. I think that's kind of what it's intended for. I think you can hand brush it, but I airbrush. The fun part will be trying to get a good white. I kind of hate painting white. Kid robot builder, especially with COVID. Some kits have gotten hard to find. Took me forever to find an MG heavy arm. Still can't find a tall geese. I think we've got more tall geese on the way. So if you're willing to wait, we should have them next year. And heavy arms will definitely be grabbing again. So generally speaking, I never recommend paying exorbitant prices for anything because it all comes around again, except for a few things. But anything that comes around relatively frequently. I just bumped the cameras. Oh, it's so good. What is rough comfort? Yeah, I always have trouble with airbrushing light colors, especially onto a light primer, because it's so hard to tell where you've covered or whether you've gotten any on there. Like I almost need to darken the primer, but then that's going to be a problem in and of itself, trying to go white onto a darker primer. But I guess this will be my shot to figure it out. Do you know when you get a shipment of the RG Xeon? I know I've got them available for pre-order. I've got some ordered. I don't know when they ship. I think it's January or February off the top of my head, but I'm not 100% sure. Kit builder really might have to make another order. I, for whatever reason, also decide to build all the 30-minute missions kits too. This is Andrew Frock. Is there anywhere you would suggest going for a guide on how to apply water decals? I think I just looked for tutorials online. I should probably make a dedicated tutorial video for water slides at some point, because it's definitely a valuable skill. Water slides are awesome. Okay, let's tear down this other arm. Just to trim my hand and getting nubs off correctly. Nub removal is tricky. Doesn't seem like it should be. It's like the most first skill you need as a builder, but perfecting it is a challenge. I'm starting to remember what I was even doing last time, so I wanted to I think I want to glue the shoulders together when I get to that, so I should probably do that soon. So I should save those out, that shoulder. Any idea if you're getting any more God Hands in? I'm trying to order God Hand. I placed an order, or sent emails about placing an order this week. So I'm in the process of ordering God Hand stuff. So I don't know when, but I will definitely get more of them. And hopefully like 3 times as many as I got last time so I don't run out so fast. Those things fly off the shelf. Same thing with the disc bay nippers. Those things fly too. Maybe I should just leave the shoulders together. But the other one I need to glue because I broke a peg. And those like to fall off, so yeah, I guess I'll glue them. Spud Killer, have you decided which PG you're building for the charity stream on the 26th? I am. I'm going to unveil that officially on Tuesday. I've got a video already queued up that I shot this week. So all the details in that will go out. But the one detail I'll share now is I'm starting 10 a.m. on 10 a.m. on the 26th. And it'll be going until I'm done. Or I die, whichever comes first. So you guys want to be there and you want to bring your donation monies. Nice, I'm curious. Sucks at to work on the 26th, but we'll check it out when I get home. Yeah, it'll be an all-day thing, so unless you work 24 hours, you will probably be able to make it for at least part of it. What's up, Ria Cath? Ria Cath. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I like pronunciation guys for usernames. Man, this part doesn't want to come apart. What step of the pre-paint process are you doing today? So mostly just disassembling everything, making sure nubs are good. Some seam lines, gluing a few things, I think. Mostly boring stuff. Assume the PGs are the master grades with the MGs are for HGs. I assume so too. I haven't done one yet, so this will be a very interesting experience on the 26th. Only 11-hour days. It's still rough. Ryakoth. Okay. Hopefully I remember that and get it right from now on. Maybe I don't even want to take that apart. I'm all for not having to take... not having to do things multiple times. Let's see. I think I'd go insane building for 11 hours. Well, if I hit 24 hours, then I really go insane. We'll see. That'll be the interesting part. Last time I tried to do a marathon stream, I was forced to cut it short and break it into sections due to life circumstances, so... You say so problem. I meant for me, not Nick. You can call me insane. I probably am. Leith. Okay, I'll try to fix that one too. get these apart because this little nub thing. Don't forget to take a break and stretch your legs. Yeah, I definitely will. When I did the big stream last year, I ended up getting up like every 30 minutes and rolling my back out and stuff. I have a pair of lacrosse balls or whatever, because just maintaining good posture and sitting for that long was just bad. These pins are really, really tight. Hold this in these tiny edges and I end up breaking little pieces. Where is my cement? Peyton Massey, I'm interested to watch a stream because I own an MGHG and Megazaku, but I'm trying to decide if it's worth getting a PG because I'm poor. Yeah, I've been interested for a while, and I just want something ridiculous to try to do in a short period of time. So, man, I'm fucking this thing all, screwing this all up. No, I don't want to do that. It's in the jar. Tamiya cement. Took this apart to sand a tiny little edge and broke the pin that holds it onto the arm. So I'm going to stick a little bit of cement in there. That stuff smells gross. Working on my Mega Granddaddy right now. Awesome. Okay, and while I'm at it, why don't I fix this shoulder that I broke? How do you organize your runners working on my second MG and assuming they're all on top of each other in the box? You can just line them up and kind of stack them in the box alphabetically so you can flip through them kind of like you'd put like index cards in a organizer box. Access Gunplay late. What I miss? Welcome XS. Not much. Having you, I haven't decided which version of MG Granddaddy I want. Any suggestions? I've done the 3.0. It's got awesome detail, but it is a little bit of a hand grenade. People really talk up the Origin one. A file sorter. I made a sorter out of recycled Mecha warehouse boxes. Sweet. How old's the MG? Sometimes they give you a little help by letting you know which runners you need. We bought a kitchen strainer. Oh, like the pot organizer kind of thing. What is a hand grenade? The Master Grade RX-78 2.0 is a hand grenade. Or 3.0 rather. Tons of detail, but all the little parts like to fall off. How convenient the Origin MG is on D&D. Yeah, I've heard that one's a good one. Gosh, I wasn't familiar with that turn of phrase. Yeah, it basically refers to a kit that pieces fall off really easily or just shatters. It's really cool, but you go to pose it and stuff starts falling off. So if you're someone who likes to change poses all the time, that's not a great kit for that. But if you want something that looks awesome, and you're going to set it up once and forget it, then that's a pretty good option for that. Okay. So we're past 30 minutes in, so let's do the first draw. We've got 61 viewers. Let's do a number between 1 and 100. I'm going to draw 4 separate times, one for each of the kits we've got. So everyone put a number between 1 and 100, one number per person. And don't worry if yours conflicts with someone else. We can flip a coin or otherwise sort that out. Do this draw in a few minutes here. In a moment. Oh shoot, why does it always revert to top chat? All right, I'm gonna throw time in. So I'm gonna draw 4 numbers. I'm gonna grab my pen. I'm gonna draw a number for the Alto Ground Type, entry grade RX-78, Haro Red, and the high grade ZGOC. So got a 29 for the Alto Ground Type. Number 7 for the entry grade RX-78. Number 24 for the Haro Red. And number 30. Is that coming in? Number 30 for the Zegok. So I'll leave it as an exercise to you guys to see if anybody won any of those, and I'll confirm, just to save me from spending the whole stream scrolling through the chat. I just pick random numbers, so if there's no winners, I will draw again. Or if there are winners, I'll draw again for whichever things haven't been won yet. We'll be drawing every 30 to 40 minutes or so throughout the stream. So still got at least 2 to 3 more draws. So we've had some really, really weak luck with draws the past few times. Wasn't it last time? I draw every 30, 40 minutes, D. Last time we drew like the same number as there were people in the chat, and like drew multiple numbers, and we had no winner. Yeah, so we'll draw again. It's all good to keep some suspense. We'll draw 4 more numbers in like 30 minutes or so. Yeah, power did go out last week. That was crazy. The end of the stream. Like finished the stream on battery power basically, and then the power came back right as I was about to log off. How long was it out for? It was maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. Wasn't very long. Just turned in the finals paper this quarter. So glad I finally have a few weeks break. Man, I'm so glad I have a lifetime break. I'm so sick of school, and I've been in school in like 10 years. Oh, RNG God isn't with the audience. Not in the past recently anyway. I'm gonna start to play around with hand painting a kit. Nice. Had a 15-year break between undergrad and grad school now. Still, I don't know. I think I packed in too much school too quick or something. Was my problem. Yeah, doing a double major undergrad and master's in a total of 5 years is just... like, I think it was worth it, but it was tough. Drew, hey Nick, I know you mentioned your wife helps you with the business at times, but has she ever built one? She's built 1.5 kits so far. She's working on a Portanova actually that she's been like nursing for like 3 months. And a Petite Guy Sarah was her first. Right, Kat. That's why I got my degree in physics. So the numbers were 29, 7, 24, and 30. As far as I know, nobody got any of them. My wife won't go near them. She gives me the obligatory cool when I show her what I built. If it wasn't for my ZGOC related plans, I would give you my MG for my transgressions. I just got here, we're already not winning. Yeah, you'd think, you know, a range between 1 and 100, we had 60 people in chat. 60 people watching, that we would hit that, you know, at least one of those 4 draws. Not so much. What's everybody been up to? You guys, anybody out there building tonight? I know somebody mentioned the Terminus, I think. Anybody else working on anything? Anything good? My what built me, so woo. You're winning, just got back, no idea how the drawing works. So Damien, the way the drawing works is I throw out a range of numbers for people to throw in, and then I draw random numbers against that range. And if somebody wins, they win, and if not, then the prizes roll over to the next draw. And I draw usually 3 or more times a night, sometimes 5 or 6 times, sometimes only 3. I've got 4 prizes tonight, so hopefully we give away at least a couple of them. Damien, I'll be back to building after my child goes to bed, work on the Grimoire Red Beret. That looks like a really cool kit. Playing the Cyberpunk. Vince, I built some Anima Gear kits recently, been enjoying it. HGAW. Layton, I'm building my MG Zaku and coloring for some Discord peeps. Then clear for Cause Easy Gundam. Oh, that's cool. Bro's working on MG Epion. Decals on Sazabi Master Grade. Verka, sweet. Pick up an Astaroth Origin today. Cool. CP5. Not building but painting a Witcher emblem print. Cool. Interesting. Finish my heavy arms I got from you on Black Friday. Might start the Titans next. Cool, Tyler. MG Pod Ball. I got one of those. I want to build that bad. I've got no markers and MG Phoenix. Build Transient Gundam Glacier. HG Stargazer. Working on HG Leo, but took a break from it to watch a stream. Not good at multitasking. Sometimes I'm too good at multitasking and then I forget what I'm doing and screw stuff up. We're going to HG Banshee. Need to clear out my HG backstock so I can work on my MGs. Working on HG Moon right now. I can't wait to get the moons in. I think they come in this week. HG Moon, RG Tall Geese, and I think there was something else that's really good coming in too. Maybe it's the MG EX unicorns showing up again this week. Had a horrible week, and I'm so late for a couple promised color schemes. RX 78 Revive. Going to attempt anime cell shading on. Let me know how that goes, and let me know if there's any, like, if you know a good tutorial for that. I think that those look really cool, the cell shading paint jobs. HG gun of max, so I can blast people with satellite cannon. Polypod ball. It's another polypod. FM Vidar. RG Tallgeese 3. That was a PG7 sword, not sure. Anyone built the PG7 sword in here? Hey Adam, what's up? Well, we're up to 70 something in here. Pretty good. I haven't been like paying attention to max concurrent the past handful of streams. I stopped watching it carefully once you stopped like gunning for high numbers. Be interesting to see what we hit during the marathon stream. Because last year when I did it on Twitch, I definitely broke personal records. And that wasn't actually marathon and wasn't quite as ridiculous as this one will be. What's up, Gumple University? There's like so much to take apart in this thing. Definitely looking forward to January. Honestly, when my Ultron finally gets here. Oh, I've got so many P Bandai kits coming with that Master Grade Wing P Bandai drop when those ship. My wife's gonna wonder if Bluefin screwed up and decided to ship inventory to the house because it's gonna be big. Oh yeah, GM Ply had lost a shipment or something from P Bandai that never came through. So if anyone else has a similar experience, reach out to him or reach out to me and I'll put you in touch because I think he's trying to figure out what's going on there. If you've ever had that happen in the past or hear about it happening. Vince, you're going to start selling P Bandai? I stopped selling P Bandai. I've got a whole video about it on the channel here. You should definitely check it out. It's like one of the most popular videos I've put on here. I don't sell P Bandai specifically because I think it's really hard to do it ethically with the whole reselling thing. It's not to say that it can't be done, but any place that's charging you, there's a lot of places that will buy and resell and they will offer it as a pre-order at the exorbitant prices. And like you really should just buy it from P Bandai yourself. So it's kind of the short version. There's some value there when they get stuff that you maybe didn't know about. But any place that sells P Bandai as a pre-order while it's still available from US P Bandai is eating your lunch and taking advantage of you. There's no nice way to say it, really. Have to finish at Dynamaz. Need to decide what to tackle next. MGEX or keep the Devil rolling with Curios. Good question. Signature required doesn't always save you. I had a signature required shipment of inventory last December or January get thrown in a snowbank and left by the road. I was so pissed. I didn't even know it was there until the next morning. I thought it was just delayed a day. Jesse, how often are P Bandai kit reprinted? Maybe once every 5-10 years. It depends on the kit. I don't know, when's the last time the wing stuff was reprinted? It was a long time ago. See, my $1,000 computer got left on the porch with no signature, nothing. Still mad. Jeez. But it was okay in the end. Still got it because I was paranoid, but still. Yeah, I mean, it still sucks. This letter to the summer could order some mead by law since this alcohol has to be signed for with ID. Well, first order I had to sign for it. Second order got left on the porch. Great. Your suppliers have any age kits? I've been dying to get my hands on a Titus or a Spallo. I haven't seen either of those. If I had, I would have ordered them already. But it's not saying that they won't show up in the near future. It seems like age kits have been showing up all of a sudden a little bit. So fingers crossed they'll come back on the radar. MJRL. Nick, have you made it a diorama before? Not really. I scratch built a base for a kit. A SDCS Gundam Ground Type. If you look on my personal Instagram, nick.savory, should be back, not too far back. Little like hanger base thing. It's pretty cool. I want to do some diorama stuff. I think I'm doing a really simple like diorama base for a Leo I just painted that I need to top coat and finish, and then I plan on doing something similar for this one too. I really need more time. I need to find the time and make an excuse to do work on my kits while I'm at the warehouse and do it on the clock, so to speak. Or maybe if I hire someone, I'll be less busy and can actually be home on Saturdays, and maybe that will be my extra time. Jesse asks, is there a Holy Grail kit that everyone wants but never seems to be in stock? The one for me I'm looking for, I would love to get my hands on, is the MG Just a Cannon. It's a P Bandai kit. I actually had ordered it from one of my suppliers way back when I was doing P Bandai, back before Bluefin and like really old days, and they sold out on the Japan P Bandai site before they were able to order some for me. So I've been hoping to find one ever since. Hire someone to build for you. Yeah, right. right now. I've had a hard time getting RG Sazabi for a decent price. We should have those coming back in stock in the next few months, I think. Or do we even have one now? Did we sell out? We either like have like one RG Sazabi left or we're out. You should definitely search on the site because we might have one. We're definitely really low on those if we have them though. I am so HGEO. I think I am sold out on. We had a bunch of them for a while though. Those have come around a few times, so those aren't too hard to get. Last week I checked it wasn't. I'll check again. It could be out. Maybe it's sold out during Black Friday. That looks like it is out. Excuse me. Nick, have you thought about no rush shipping processing option? I know that just sort of kicks the can down the road, but I feel bad that my orders eat into your free time. Don't feel bad. It is what it is, and it will help me hire, so it's all good. I haven't really thought about doing something like that because it, like you said, it kicks it down the road, and it actually makes things more challenging when I have to pack orders that aren't sequential. So I'd rather just do it efficiently the first time than kick it down the road and have to be a little bit more thoughtful about how I do things. Okay, so this I want to glue. I don't want to push it too hard, too often here, but we do have that live 10 code if there is anything on the site, which there's a decent amount of stuff in stock, just not as much as we had before the Black Friday sale. Got some cool restocks in. And we do have that buy one, get one 35% off for Build Series kits active this weekend. So if there's any build fighters, build divers, RE Rise, that kind of stuff that you're interested in, I would definitely take a look. Clear up that stupid seam line on the head here. Build kits on sale, but the Love Phantom is sold out. Yeah, I haven't seen those in a while. I wish it was possible to keep everything in stock all the time. That would be really cool. Planning on using the birthday code you sent me on the 10th, but ended up too damn broke. My birthday sucked this year. Got nothing almost, and the tiny cake I ended up allergic to Oh no, man, that stinks. Well, the good news is that code's good for like 90 days, so maybe you can have a delayed happy birthday. PayPal's making it easier to buy with splitting your payments up into 4. That's the only reason I got 2 MGs and 2 of the Bill Diver things. Nick, do you plan on doing these series sales, or was it kind of a one-off? So I plan on doing some more little sales like that throughout the next week or two, at least up until Christmas or the end of the year. Try to direct people towards certain things. So you can definitely expect some more of that stuff. All right, so that's good. Put the head there. Curiosity, is there a way to implement a feature to not show sold out kits in your site? This is like the most asked question about the website. There is not. If you look at, I think it's the featured kits, it will put them down at the bottom as long as they went out of sale like over a day ago. But unfortunately, there is no easy way right now. I plan on making that a top priority when we redo the website, though. I've just always been torn because I want to be able to let people find stuff that's out of stock so they can turn on in-stock notifications and the like. But they do get in the way. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in stock. I do have a hidden collection I can put a link in if you want, that's got a link to everything that's just in stock items, store-wide. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I can go dig that link out. I feel like these things sit tighter than any other kit I've ever put together. Should be more careful to put together the first time. Maybe put that as a link on the website, all in stock products, maybe. I'll throw that. Let me find that real quick. But we should do another draw too. There we go. In stock items for anyone that's curious. How much influence do distributors outside Japan have? What does each print each month? Is Gumpo big enough outside of Asian territories to warrant special notice? So, like when they do restock orders, like reprint and stuff, they publish a list of what they are hoping to reprint, and they go based on orders. So Western influence is what it is in terms of total demand, I guess. So it could make or break stuff if it's popular enough here, if a given kit or series is. What's up, XP Loyalist? Build is going good. All right, let's do that draw I was talking about. Let's do a second draw. Let's stick with the one. Let's do 1 to 90 this time. Let's shrink that range a little bit since our luck seems to be so poor. So throw a number between 1 and 90, one number per person. If somebody else has the same number as you, no need to repost or anything. And I'll draw in a minute. And we'll draw 4 numbers again because we still have 4 kits to give away. One to 90, Damien. It'd be funny if we drew 1 to 9 and everybody missed. All right, let's throw time up in the chat here. Okay, 4 numbers. When did Nick should do a giveaway and everyone gets something? Okay, Nike, you're paying for it, right? All right, 1 to 90. Okay, so first up is 77. That's for the Alto Ground Type. Second will be number 9. $84. So 9 was for the entry grade. 84 is for the Haro Red. And then the last one, number 49. And number 49 will be the high grade Zegok. Ship him a bunch of empty runners. I'll send him a bill or something. I can send a bill to everybody. You guys can all pay for something. Everyone got one spare piece from the bag. Thanks, Layton. 77, 9, 84, 49. So 49 is a win and 77 is a win. Let's see. Already got 49. Anyone else get a 49? Oh, Gunplay University got 77. Oh, okay, Commander Hadley got 49. They all hit at the same time here. Gunplay University got a 77. It's a lot of numbers to look for at the same time. Already got a 49. Okay, so Gumpel University's got an Alto Ground Type coming his way. And Artie and Commander Hadley, let's flip a coin for it. What do you guys think? Should we give the person who loses the coin toss one of the other kits? Let's do this. So the Alto Ground Type is chosen. There's 3 other kits on the list. How about this? I'll let the winner of this coin toss will get to pick of the other 3. We'll get to pick first, and the other person will get to pick second. How about that? That seems like a good idea. So, okay, so Commander calls heads. Yeah, and based on the odds, no one will ever win again. So I'm gonna flip the coins. So this is our heads and tails. Oh, Commander Wolf hears no sound. It will land on its edge. If it lands on its edge, you guys all have to send me kits. How about that? Come on, edge. Okay. Still no sound. Well, the sound's working, Commander. I hope you get that figured out. It's not a car. Oh, Nike. I want to spin because it's easier to see what actually happens, okay? Spin works. Spin is equally fair. Okay, so I'm going to spin it. If it's heads, I think Commander gets first choice. And if it's tail, Artie gets first choice. Yeah, I'm going to draw this out for the next 20 minutes. Okay, ready? Ooh, we got tails. So Artie, you get to pick from an entry grade RX-78, the Haro Red, or the HGZ Gok. And then Commander will get his choice of the 3, or the 2 that are left. The tension. Okay, so Artie gets the Zegok, and Commander Wolf Hadley, you get a choice between the entry grade RX-78 or the Haro Red. Haro, all right. So you guys know the deal, hopefully. If you want to send me an email, nick@mechawarehouse.com, or a DM on Instagram, the Discord, wherever you guys might be able to get hold of me with your shipping information and email address, I'll be happy to send those out, hopefully on Monday. Awesome. So we're actually giving away stuff. Did you intend to say browning points and not brownie points? Because for certain people, that might be funny. No clones, please. Yeah, no clones. What are browning points? That's not it, Nike. It's a gun joke. Browning was a fairly famous firearms designer from way back. Designed the 1911 and the Browning High Power and a few other famous designs. Just a gun history buff, I guess. Got me into it. Obviously, nice. Mod dues. As in the firearms. Yeah, that was where the joke was coming from. I thought it was funny, but oh, John Moses Browning, the greatest contribution. Yeah, he designed a lot of stuff, a lot of World War II era stuff, and soon after that. So if brownie points get turned in for brownies, then browning points would get turned in for guns, I guess. There's a browning term that is, oh God. Yeah, let's that's not where my mind was at. A little appalled to hear where some of your guys' minds are at, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay, time for a subject change. So hidden body over there, I guess. Subject change. Working on easy AHG, even though they are gray sprues. Of course, bad eyes to make the gun cream colored. Well, the Easy 8, I think, had part of the gun was kind of similar color to the armor, wasn't it? Stare at Sinju, not touch it with nippers. All right. You take a look at the MG Wing Gundam Zero Verka yet? I mean, only what I did in the unboxing. I didn't notice, I didn't look at it carefully enough to notice anything that might be indicative of variance, but the vast majority of the runners were brand new for the kit. Like almost everything. So who knows? It'd be cool if it was the start of a whole new wing master grade line with a new frame. But I guess we won't know until we get closer. I'm working on the Gundam Rise Gold mashup and cross. Not sure if I want to paralign it with brown or keep it pure. Banda makes a new MG. Most all are brand new runners. Most of the time they plan to do variants, at least one or two. Yeah, it'd be cool if they do. I could see them doing some. They would sell. I just don't know what their plans are exactly. Maybe the wing will be the new MGEX. But I mean, the MGEX was technically a Vercos, so I could see them doing like all the EW variants or something as Vercos maybe. Would be kind of cool. Those would do well. Email sent. Thanks, Commander Wolf Hadley. See you later, Seraphim. Have a good night. I made the horrible mistake last night of not going to bed when I should have. I got caught up researching stuff. And it was really hard to fall asleep afterwards. It was like 1 o'clock when I went to sleep. I had to get up relatively early and just could not turn my brain off. Furiously Googling, trying to find overhead camera mounts to improve my warehouse studio setup so I can do more benchtop stuff. Nick, do I have to email you or can I just bug you on Discord? Discord's fine. Perfect, in fact. My wife would find that adorable. You got Commander Wolf and Sleepy Fox. That's cute. All right. Melatonin seems to help me sleep lately. I've heard that's a good thing for sleep. I haven't been having too much trouble sleeping. It's just like I was so engaged with what I was trying to research that I think my brain was just too active, and then screen time late. Just it's a bad combination. Apparently, need a little more time to wind down. Usually I'm so tired I just pass out. Which related to research and productive. Last time I was kept up late was because my brain needed to know what happened to the band Fear Factory. I mean, I was already in bed was the problem. I didn't want to get back up again, but eventually I got to sleep. It worked out. It's just rough when you got to get up early. You don't get to sleep when you want to. It's the worst though, is I spent all that time researching stuff and didn't find what I was looking for, so it would have been worth it if I had found the answer I sought, but no such luck. Peace out, everyone. Don't forget to catch Gumpy University stream after next tonight. Yeah, definitely. It's like 30 minutes away. You consider messaging some of the tech YouTube channels and see what they suggest. I haven't. I feel like it's something I should be able to find. Basically, what I really want is something that would mount to a Visa monitor pole that I can clamp down to a bench, and then I can use the arm to mount a camera in a top-down way. It would be great. The problem is I can't find anything that connects to the end of that monitor arm that would be compatible with any sort of tripod head or anything like that. I've looked at B&H, searching on there, and Amazon, and Adorama. It's like a camera with glue onto a drafting desk lamp. So yeah, I want to mount a DSLR though. So it's a fairly heavy camera with a lens and all that stuff up there. It's not like putting a webcam. And I want something that's not like hokey. Yeah, I want it for a DSLR for my videos, not for the stream. This works well enough for the stream, I think. I'm sure I could do better with a better camera, but for what I do here is fine. But I want to shoot higher quality stuff, I think, for my videos. One of those mic boom arms and hook it up with a cam instead. But if you got like 3, 4, 5 pounds worth of expensive camera on there, I'm not sure if that will hold up. Sent a message to Gumpy University because he's got a pretty good setup, I think, but he hasn't gotten back to me yet. So Jared, if you're still out there, look at your Discord DMs. Answer my questions, damn it. But it has 3 lock pins, so it might... I'll just withhold the Alto Ground Type until he answers my questions, that's all. I've got some leverage. Does anyone know if it's safe to use Tamiya panel line, accent color on bare plastic? I don't think so. I think you need at least a top coat in between. I think to me a panel line will eat plastic if it's on bare plastic. I mean, the markers work. You could just spray a top coat on there. Excuse me. Allergies have been so rough. How dumb do you feel when you notice you made an obvious mistake building? Asking for a friend, no problems here. Oh, I don't make mistakes. Except for all the things I broke during this build and etc. Yeah, gloss would be better because the gloss is going to let whatever goes on run or, move better. I think the matte is tougher to clean stuff off of. Let's do another draw in a few minutes here. We still got that entry grade to give away. Three of the four prizes down. A bunch of people left. Guess we know who's here for the prizes. So gloss panel line, then flat if you don't want it shiny. That's what I do, Kid Robot Builder. Hey Nick, will you restock the Herm Wing EW? Assume Bandai is still making it. I've been waiting for a while, thanks. I want to. I was about to grab some, but I waited just a little bit too long to order, and the stack that one of my suppliers had left was all gone, so I don't think there's any available right now. But if I get a chance, I will definitely grab some. Nick, your company is the greatest prize. Oh, man. If I could blush, I would blush right now. Gloss or semi-gloss before paneling. I just gloss. Like companionship, not Mecha Warehouse. The Mecha is pretty legit, too. Well, I definitely took that the wrong way, but either or. I don't think this part will ever show, but this line, this mold line is infuriating me. Any restock an MG RX-78 to Origin in the near future? Maybe. Send me a DM or hit me up on the Discord restock request channel, and I can look it up. I've got a bunch of restocks ordered for January, February, and March. Or going out potentially that far anyway. Sometimes stuff comes in earlier. And I could definitely check. I want to say I have, but I can't say with 100% certainty off the top of my head. I was going to try fountain pen ink one of these days as panel liner to see how it works. It'd probably work well. As long as you have something you can use to clean off any overflow. I've used just washes or whatever. People use mechanical pencils. I think about stealing a feather from one of the peacocks so I could panel line like a fancy lad. Awesome. Feet, I think, are pretty much good to go. I know they sold out, but how are the full metal panic kits? I haven't built one myself. I think I've seen a few like pictures and stuff in progress. I think they're supposed to be pretty good. They're like high grades basically, right? All right, let's do this last draw. So another attempt at that entry grade RX-78. Let's draw a number between 1 and 75, since I'm only going to draw 1 this time. Remember, 1 number per person. And if somebody else, quote unquote, takes your number, no need to redraw or anything. Leave that on. I think this thing's gonna be cool to paint. I need to get to clear out some stuff I've got on my whatchamacallits stands, all my parts to airbrush. Okay, looks like they've slowed down or stopped, so I'm going to call time. So I'm just going to draw one number this time. Between 1 and 75. 59. 59. So let me know. Do we have a winner? I think I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to try to tear this part apart. No winner? Darn. Well, we got one kit to roll over to next week, so we'll have at least a couple kits next week. I'll add something else to the pool myself. $46 is a good number. Any hits on next week's kits? I'm not sure. I have to think about it. I'll add something to the pool. The more exciting thing will be the charity live stream. I plan on giving away at least one huge kit and maybe some other stuff too over the course of the potentially 24 hours. So that will be exciting. So set aside some time on the 26th, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, to come hang out as I build for charity. Suffer without sleep for someone else's benefit. Sweet. It does. Cool. I should have the other. I'll find it there. Do you have a PG Unleashed pre-ordered, Spud? I don't. Yeah. Well, that would be tough to get one for a while then. I know all of our, was it December pre-orders are all spoken for. It's like April, I think, is when the next batch will come through. And I think most of what we've got for April's probably spoken for. I can't wait. I mean, I can wait. It pretty much set in terms of complex in my recent review. Thinks you have no choice but to wait. We probably could buy one off of somebody for an inflated price. I wouldn't be surprised if they go up for extra. I was surprised how ridiculous the buying was for those. Like I understand it looks like an awesome kit, but the price tag, I would have thought it would have been less in demand, but a lot of people want it. Do a few more parts here, and I think I'm going to call tonight. Ordered 6, hoping to get 3. That stuff was very rationed, at least Bluefin. MGEX, I had them contact me and say, hey, we aren't going to be able to give you what you ordered right away. They're going to come out based on how many you ordered and be distributed. But the PG Unleashed, they literally contacted me to say, here's how many you can order for that first delivery. It's a pathologically cute. Been at work since 9 a.m. Eastern. That sucks. It's a long day. The uncle guy goes through a Canadian shipper. He doesn't use Bluefin. Interesting. Sweet. Our pressure got Gumpel University to send me a message. I'll have to go see what he said after the stream. So I heard what MG kits are coming out, not releases, but new kits. There's a list of everything supposed to come out early next year from the Gunpla Expo thing. I haven't. MG Virtue is one. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's coming out. They're doing a 2.0 DOM, I think. And there are a few others. There's some exciting ones on the list. Cool real grades too, a real grade high new. But so it's 10:26. So about that time. Got plenty of stuff to still do on this, so we'll be back at it next week. Probably more paint prep. And so it looks like I'll be finishing most of this next year. Next week we paint prep. Hopefully the end of paint prep, and I can spray. The week after that we'll be doing the charity stream. So keep that in mind. And I don't know what else to say. If there's anything else tonight. Take advantage of Live 10. It's good until at least 11 Eastern. It should be a little bit longer than that, actually. And, yeah. Build, buy one, get one. 35% off. Use that code, too. And thank you all for watching. So I'll see you guys next time. Later, all. Don't worry about pathologically cute. That's all good. Work is probably more important than hanging out with me.